Here's how to avoid the mark of the beast of Revelation. Here's the beast, and here's the mark. Friends, we cannot guess what the mark of the beast is if we don't know who the beast himself actually is. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. Obviously, the beast is not literal. If the beast is not literal, then how could his mark be literal? Do you really believe a beast is coming with 7 heads and 10 horns? Obviously not. Now we're going to allow the Bible to decode for us what these symbols actually mean. Number 1, the sea. Revelation 17 verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters that you saw are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Water is a symbol for a large body of people.
And if you are Black or African American and you're listening to this, you need to know the truth about how you are being targeted for extermination. You and your children and your grandchildren and your parents, you are all being targeted for extermination. Now, to some extent, we are all being targeted in different ways because there is a depopulation agenda that wants to reduce the entire global population to about 1 billion people. But it seems from observing the way they're doing this, they sure do want to get rid of Black people first. And they're actively doing it. It's happening right now. It's right under your nose. Most people have no clue that it's going on. And you've got Black Lives Matter out there marching for social justice, completely oblivious to everything I've just said. Where's Black Lives Matter talking about the abortion industry or the vaccine industry or the psychiatric medication of young Black kids or the autism epidemic?
What's good, what's good? So there's this god named Moloch or Molech, I don't know. But if you don't know what he's associated with, it's weird, bro. He associates with child sacrifice and low-key pedophilia, I don't know. A ton of pedophiles worship him, bro. So you can see here, these are Hillary Clinton's allegedly leaked emails. With my fingers crossed, the old rabbit's foot out of the box in the attic, I'll be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch. Chicken means very young boy in pedophilia terms. It clearly says she's gonna go sacrifice a little boy to Moloch. The fuck? And you see here, this pastor suggests that Democrats may worship Moloch, who allows for child sacrifice. Hillary Clinton is a Democrat. Also, the statue of Moloch is displayed at the Coliseum. He's everywhere, bro. Child sacrifice and pedophilia is everywhere. Question everything, bro.
The enlightened one. Now, I know that many of you feel you are the enlightened ones. But it was a super secret organization of international financial powers who had in their mind to control Europe and to make the world their empire. Their leadership consisted of Satanists and atheists. Ironic that followers of the Prince of Darkness called themselves the sources of light. But remember that in the Bible, Satan is disguised as an angel of light. But their objective was to kick God out of society. The objective of the Babylonian cult was to kick God out of society. The U.S. dollar bears the phrase, one world order, the seal adopted by Congress in 1782. You look on your dollar right under the pyramid and
Typically, all initiates, including celebrities, must also engage in gross and demented acts.
And then when you get in, it's rituals. Drinking blood, eating poop and drinking urine. Anything that we would think is totally inhuman, abominable, then that's what you must do. If you want to be a celebrity in Hollywood, then your attendance at these parties is going to be mandatory. Because if you want the movie roles coming in, then you've got to keep doing the rituals. You stop going to the meetings and you stop going to rituals, you start slowly losing everything that you had built up. And they don't complain. They get beyond that stage. They don't complain, they do it. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, what do? You go to an underground Hollywood club, a super secret Satanist club. Do they serve feces on toothpicks? These people are nasty.
So who are the seven? It's pretty complicated, but I'll make it easy for you. February 3rd, 2030, humanity was given a gift from a visitor. That gift manipulates space and time. 7 of us were sent back to a specific date. I won't release the date, but I'll give you the year, 2012. And we've been living amongst you ever since. 4 of us are influencers and 3 are behind the scenes. I happen to be second in command, and yes, I am behind the scenes. But I'm coming forward because there are some things that 2028 man has said that have really shaken the 7.
Aliens, they're coming, and Hollywood's preparing you to accept them when they arrive. However, these aliens aren't going to be what you think they are. They really are going to be demonic forces led by Satan himself to deceive the world into accepting the one world government, one world religion, and one world currency, which is led by their one world leader, the Antichrist. Hollywood is key in bringing in this alien deception. In the show Childhood's End, there's an alien invasion, but the leader won't reveal himself because he doesn't believe the world is ready to accept what he looks like. Here's what he looks like. I wonder why their leader's a little bashful. Maybe it's because he looks like Satan himself. Look at the little girl on the right hand and the little boy on the left. Here's the satanic statue from Detroit, Michigan. See the little girl on the right hand and the little boy on the left? Hollywood is mocking you. Get right with God today, because that fake alien deception is coming and their leader's going to be the Antichrist himself. Don't fall for it.